MotorEx. It is coming to the end of the evening. We've got 2 hours. Show closes at 6. We're getting quite close to firing up the Toronto, which is pretty exciting.
It's split up, so you don't have to worry about your back ending on the brakes.
Where are you at, Rods?
We're about to get this thing, believe it or not, hopefully. Still don't have the intercooler side of things sorted just yet. But Adam's free to come and put a bass tune in it, and so I think if we do that, we can kick it in the guts and just make sure that everything's cool, and then we can press on with the intercooler and stuff tomorrow. But we've come a long way in a fairly short space of time, so I'm really stoked.
Yep, we drove this thing in here last night.
Yep.
With that on it. We did. Now it has that on it. And this is not a bolt-in deal, is it?
Well, Aaron referred to it as a tuner kit. So basically, things like injectors, engine management, and like an intake tract. There's sort of things that change depending on your application and what vehicle the engine's packaged in. So we sourced injectors from Raceworks. We've got a Haltech Platinum Sport, their plug and play deal. Actually, it's kind of cool. This car's had an injected 5 litre in it for years, and I had one of their E6 GMXs in the car. And yeah, we unplugged that, plugged the Platinum Sport in, and away we went. So that's what we've done engine management wise. And Adam from MPW's fabbed up a really nice lobster tail sort of alloy elbow there, just to relocate our throttle body, just to give us clearance to the radiator. So it's come up really nice.
How's it been to do this kind of conversion in 2 days?
Look, it's been a thrash. I'm really fortunate to have help from a couple of really good mates from back home. But yeah, we've made a heap of progress really quickly. I'm really, really stoked.
Awesome. Well, look forward to it bursting into life shortly.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
And this will be an episode of Carnage with both cars in a month or two. Scotty, on the other hand, has he's driven in with a stock 440 last night, and now we're fitting these beautiful Edelbrock heads, much lighter than the
So much lighter.
the ones we had on before. He's whacked a new camshaft in it, and now it's basically put everything back together, get it running, and we'll drive out of here tomorrow with, 150 more horsepower, we think?
At least 100. At least 100 more horsepower.
And I heard the first talk of nitrous with this in reference to this car yesterday. That surprised me.
Yeah. Well, I think it's going to have more compression, better flying heads, bigger valves, better camshaft. So that's going to give it a good boost. And then I figure, a little shot, 75, 100 shot, be good.
75, 100 shots. Do you remember that? Can you remind us about that?
150 shot, was it?
150 shot, yeah.
Shot.
I don't know about that. So come down to the Performance Garage at MotorEx, which is basically your trade part of the event. Has lots of awesome traders here with lots of awesome products. Get yourself a Turbo Taxi shirt, which has all the Turbo Taxis for ever since, all the times it's run from the very start. It's in there, blown motor, rise appearance into a tree. Yeah. Mate, I would love a Brougham. Got to thank our sponsors who are helping us do this. Grace Online that's where we bought the Dodge. It's where we bought the MX-5 and our Holden vs Ford Challenge cars. Valvoline obviously supply all our fluids. Heron Forbes supply all this awesome workshop stuff you see around. And Ryobi who supply our awesome electric tools. Like this light.
And maybe even try some push let's give it a test.
Good. Squeeze around. Come in and then walk around. coming around the back. Ask that tall fella, he might know. You can interrupt him. See lots of people looking on it. Lots of fun people can come down, meet the guys, say good day, offer some advice. Check out this hump blower, it's a work of art. That's the intake MPW guys made for us. This is a photographer in the wild.
Sitting down, doing not much.
We're going to have a quick look at the Hall of Fame now. So show opens again at 10 a.m. tomorrow. There's heaps and heaps to see here. It's really turned into a show you need to spend 2 days at. There's a big outdoor component to the show. There's also a dyno, drifting, heaps of good stuff. This is the Speed Hunters display. Our good mate Aaron Gregory brought his Chevy pickup down from Sydney. Ooh, NSX. This might be Shazbot's Celica? Not sure, I've never seen it before. In the real world. Let's give you a quick squeeze of the dyno. Here's Luke's Commodore. Just run a best of 80000, I think. So close to a 7. LSA powered VK. This outstanding XA Falcon that ran Drag Challenge with a Monster Cube nitrous motor 1 year, didn't get too far that year, came back. Zoran and the guys converted to twin turbos, and it is a stomper. He won Outlaw Blown a couple of years ago, or maybe even last year. G'day Brendan Cherry. I believe there's a little surprise under the back of this huge.
How many go?
There we go. Oh, look at those. Tabskis. How much fun. It's Adam's car. Rattled off some amazing horsepower this morning with wasn't even trying. G'day Lewis, thanks mate. Can see hear and see the smoke from the drifting just in the background there. Hello. Look at that monster. Exciting to see this ute in the road. I think it had a big old Vortec or big centrifugal blower on this thing, but he's gone twin turbo out the back, which is pretty exciting. Something different. Let's have a little squeeze of what we got on the dyno here. Barra powered Commodore ute.
It's nice when you have your engine builder sitting in the seat next to you.
with no boost on the line. What is it holding up to? What to do?
I've milked the transact by 10-2 with no boost.
Wow,
152 miles per hour.
that is promising. Is that all she read? Well, there you go. So there'll be heaps more of that tomorrow. Chris Velkoski, hello mate. Right, we'll have a quick look in the Hall of Fame. We might call it quits from MotorEx tonight. We've got to go and, if you're in the area, come on over to the Performance Garage. That's that big tent thing. Come and find the Carnage stand, say good day to the guys, they'd love to hear from you, and you can see how they're progressing with their various activities. It's the Speed Parts Ute, big sponsors for our 6-cylinder class with the Extra 6 Turbo Developments brand up in Queensland last week. That was really popular. We had Barras, RBs, 1Js, 2Js, red motors, grey motors. It was awesome. This is a drag challenge car. It's a got a 5 or a 6-speed in it. Bloke did it with his young son last year. They had a great time. Another drag challenge car. I think this is the turbo small block Ford deal. Any stickers on? Oh, this bloke was going to have his roof racks and his swag, but he didn't bring it. Oh. Ripped off. Old Wumper. Tim Roan's Twin Turbo XP. Matthew Everingham, the finest student ever to leave Seven Hills High, St Clair High School.
Close enough. Thank you, Mr. Telford.
Thank you. I think the main thing we learnt was studying South Park basically, and
South Park was a core part of the criteria.
Curriculum, yeah. Oh, Beams motor, very exciting.
Have a quick look.
That's cool.
It's something you don't see
No,
over here very often.
no, those motors are very rare.
Pretty unique combination.
You're a unique combination.
Thank you. That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me
I
today.
don't think that's
Yeah. You didn't swear at me. That's a good start.
Who's been swearing at you? Jeez.
Everybody, man.
Oh.
It's okay. I deserve it.
Another cool drag challenge car, this XR6 mock-up. It was in Haltech Radial, blown last year's drag challenge in a panel van. Prop panel van's one of the best cars you can take on a drag challenge, very practical, unless you have lots of mates. Alrighty. Back tomorrow, this area will be full again. This is the Speed Hunters area, full of your imports and JDMs, if you will. Some time attack cars here. So have a quick look at the Hall of Fame, Street Machine Hall of Fame. Look at this Black C10. Hello, Dolly. I'd probably do slightly different wheels. I'd probably get a American racing wheels, but man, that's cool. Humana, humana, humana. Fun. Right, I'm going to see this too. Alright, there's lots of legendary cars in the Hall of Fame. So this little collection of cars was curated by Chris Thorogood, our photographer, who shoots most of our covers, and it's just an all-round top bloke. This one ton was built in this bloke's shed quite many years ago. It's a really schmick combo. Gumby is the bloke's name. Real chick. Should know Shannon's Escort by now. Powered by a supercharged 253. Very successful car. Also a cover car. Such a good concept, kind of like a rally car meets circuit car meets burnout car meets pro street car. Just fantastic. Sicko Mustang and Gary's X8 Coupe. Wayne Draper's amazing Face Falcon. Just looks as good as it ever did. Just a fantastic design. There's a Moffat Falcon. Carl Cox's Capri. Hello Johnny Ricker. Hello Alicia Teal, DYO Queen of Drag Challenge. 2-time winner. 1-time runner-up. And John, of course, has that insane VL that performs so well at Drag Challenge. Now check out the Barra. They have slid into this Bedford. There's a series on this online on the Skid Factory. Very, very cool. This is another Drag Challenge car. It was there at Drag Challenge weekend, also at Drag Week in the States. Pulled some massive wheel stands. If you haven't seen our Drag Challenge videos from the last weekend, look them up, and you'll, on the last day particularly, I think you'll see some really good crested wheel stands. Runner up in the 6-cylinder class. Really got that thing dialed. This barrel powered Cresta. Now dig this Fairlane. Rod Hadfield's Anglia. This car has been shown for a long time, at least a couple of decades, possibly longer. Redback, 350 Chev. Very much ahead of its time, this car. Just didn't see a lot of superchargers on the street back in those days. And that's Rod's twin supercharged shotgun powered T Grandma Duck T Coupe. Outstanding car. GT40s, if you are interested in seeing some really fine craftsmanship on a tribute car, have a look at this GT40. We had it in the mag. You can Google it. If you just Google Street Machine GT40 replica, it'll come up with the story in this car. It is fascinating. The guy is a perfectionist. Coyote motor with quad throttles, but every little detail he's thought about, right down to the design of the rear vision mirror and the dash. It's just exquisite. This XP was in the mag. Matt Salvador owns this car. Again, really nice colour combinations. Just a really nicely detailed street car. Very tough under the bonnet. Chris Imlach, hello mate. Where's your swag and your roof racks? Here's the world's toughest Monaro. Just an incredible thing. Originally owned by Simon Rassick. Finished up by his mate Brett Hewardine. He's done an amazing job. Come check this car out. It's something else. It's really kind of like a modern version of the famous Gas 69 Monaro, taken to a new level by the Proflow guys who just, they're all about stance and style and pure grunt, those dudes. They've nailed it with this thing. No, moist. Jim's Tirana. With the 202, turbo, EFI. What a car. Best car here. It's got a red motor. Thanks for bringing it out, mate.
No worries.
So cool.
A bit of rain on the way here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey,
Tell how I mate.
good mate. And Trash's EH. This was Chris's first cover car, Chris Thorogood. He curated this little display. Trashy, you'll know him from the cover, but also at Heathcote Raceway, does big wheel stands. Just an epic car. This Maloo, Chris has just shot for next issue of LSX Tuner. So look out for this car on the cover. The next LSX Tuner. Hello, Jeff. We've got so many people from Adelaide and Perth here, it isn't funny. It's almost as if there's nothing to do in Adelaide. That's not true. This could be an awesome collection of tough Fords here, very famous race cars, the Moffat Tribute Mustang, the Big O, Larry Ormsby's HO. There's a story on this on our website too. You Google Larry Ormsby Street Machine, you'll come up with the whole story, and just the legendary Hurricane. I sat in this car last time I was at MotorEx. It was a very nice experience. Had the very first 253 in it, and there's the Monaro concept that unfortunately never got off the ground. If you have a look at this Hurricane, it is just something else. They've restored that car beautifully. Got exactly the right paint, metal flake paint, gone through and basically restored a one-off car that was built, over almost 50 years ago. So this is the Hall of Fame. We're at Meguiar's MotorEx. Come down tomorrow. There's so much more to see. All the unveiled cars have been unveiled. There's heaps of that to see. Drifting, dyno, and we will see how the Carnage live activation goes. Those guys are hoping to fire up the Tirana shortly. So go and see them before the show closes, or come in tomorrow morning, say good day. They'd love to see you.